How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of YAKUZA 5, and in today's episode, let's go here. A message. Who could have messaged me? Go away. I want nothing to do with you. Never liked you to begin with, Shion. Oh, what the fuck? Am I crazy or am I sitting in front of a PNG? What the fuck? Oh my god, this looks so weird. It looks like one of those really old adventure games where, you know, the character model was on top of a picture. Look, it's a picture of an actual restaurant. You can tell by the really glossy looking wood over there. And the character of the chef is standing behind this really funny looking cutout of a PNG. You can even tell that didn't cut it out all that well because there's these two balls, right? Balls, I said, with a W. And there's like red space in between them, and you should be able to see his hand behind it, but you can't. What the fuck? This looks so weird. Oh, what? Ah, fucking really? Why can't I eat everything off the menu? Man, a couple of episodes ago, Shinada was always complaining about how it's broke as hell. And look at me, I leveled up from eating food, what the fuck? It never happened to me before. And now, I'm eating at restaurants. Well, I wouldn't call it a fancy restaurant, but it's pretty nice. Recently watching, you know, these videos of people who actually live in Busan, which is what I want to live myself. And the lady I'm often watching with my mom mentioned how that she eats at restaurants more often than cooking at home because it kind of actually ends up being cheaper and much faster than cooking something up yourself. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of exactly what I plan to do. My mom was like, I'm not gonna eat at a restaurant all the time, but yeah, that was my plan, to find some kind of small hole in the wall kind of restaurant, maybe near where I live. Then just kind of after work visit it every day. Who knows? Maybe I could make a friend. Maybe I could be like a strange foreigner who often visits same place constantly. Okay, I'm really not into that sword attack. There you go. Boost my health. Ooh, my health is pretty big now. Nice. Oh my god, I had even more fucking orbs. Now I got a lot of health. Not nearly as much as fucking Saejima did. Saejima had like... Well, actually, Kiryu had a lot of fucking health. Kiryu had 2 health bars straight up. You know what? I think I might play this game a little bit on my own, believe it or not, between episodes. Because I just figured out how to get every character who have a lot of health. Like, I just simply have to get into a fist fight, lose some health, and then right after that... Ah, damn it, I didn't want to to move, I want to like ram him into other people. I also seem to be doing more damage. That might be because I ate. Eating gives you buffs in this game as well, so don't forget that. That small car is so cute, I wish I had a car like that. Man, I fucked these guys up. You know one thing I've always wished this franchise would do? Like when you go to an arcade place and you play Virtua Fighter, I've always thought it would be... Oh, I found a ticket by accident. I thought it would be awesome if you could actually... No, leave me alone. I thought it would be awesome if you could actually... Were you gonna jack me off? thank you, but no. But really, I'm gonna do this with a traffic cone. It looks like one of those, like... Oh my god, look at the texture, how blurry it is. It looks like one of those suction cup arrows that you would like shoot with a toy. This shit again. What was I talking about? I don't know. So yeah, I was planning to. I had an idea that I'm just going to get into fights, lose some health, and then I'm gonna eat at a restaurant. And I'm gonna try, maybe in between this episode and the next, just get as much like restaurants finished. Maybe then I could go to that gourmet guy, tell him about the restaurants around the city. Oh my god, what was the previous heat action I could have done when I was holding items like that? Because this one's so slow. Because, well, even though doing the missions for the gourmet are extremely slow, boring, and tedious, if I do them between episodes, it won't be that big of a deal. But the rewards for it are pretty epic. I wanted to eat at a restaurant, but there's a fucking asshole standing right in front of it. Won't let me fucking pass. So, yeah. I tried doing that at Saejima once before, but it was... What I was trying to do at Saejima is get into a fight and lose almost all of my health. And then I would go to a restaurant and heal myself as much as possible. But I think that's way slower than just simply losing a bit of health, winning a fight, then going to heal, and then waiting for another fight. Okay, train me, I guess. I have a new weapon, by the way. I'm not talking about the skyrocket, but I'm talking... Oh wait, can I use the skyrocket? Didn't see that coming. I think my skyrocket is gone. It's like a one-use type of weapon. It's ridiculously overpowered, so I guess it only makes sense for it to be one use. That's because you don't use that mush within your skull, so you brazenly call a brain, witless peasant. Well, yeah, how can I learn anything if I don't give it my all? Alright, let's get started. Are you sure you're prepared? Why not? Somewhat prepared is enough. Last episode we helped out, Ooh, you got a pole, a staff weapon. So do I, bitch. Oh, what an epic fight. Bro, I didn't expect that... Oh, maybe he gave me the weapon. Oh my god, he... Look how little damage I'm doing to him. Oh, this is gonna take ages. No, I don't have a skyrocket anymore. So this deals less damage than my normal sturdy iron pipe, which is an absolute badass weapon. Gotta counter his stupid pole with my pipe. I really block all that well. I'm like Donatello. One of the 4 ninja lizards. It's gotta be a pole weapon. By the way, we're like 140 something episodes into this. My Skyrim Let's Play was 177 episodes in. I'm pretty sure this is gonna take way longer than 177 episodes. Because keep in mind, there's also content to be done. Like once we get to the point where we can play as whatever character we want, because there is a point in this game where we can choose which character to play. Each character has access to each city, and in each city there's like content to be done. And oh my fucking god, I don't know if I'm even gonna bother to do that, because like maybe we can dedicate one really long episode for each character, where I'm just gonna travel around, see what I can do in each city. This is taking fucking ages. What if I just put my weapons away? Yeah, I'm dealing way more damage with my fucking hands. Plus, I'm not too bad at blocking these weapons with my fucking bare hands. See what I mean? Like, why would I pick a weapon when I'm much better off using my normal fucking hand? If I had a weapon. That's another thing in this series I've always thought was kind of stupid. When you have brass knuckles equipped as a weapon, all of a sudden you have different combos and different fighting moves. Like when you have something that just simply goes over you, like doesn't change your fighting style, such as brass knuckles, you should just simply be able to use your normal moveset. Except now you're dealing way more damage. It should be fucking awesome to use brass knuckles. But this series, most of the time when you have brass knuckles, just simply makes you do like a really basic 3-hit combo, and it all of a sudden becomes really shitty and lame. Someone needs anger management. Anyway, how is it my fault you failed to keep your guard up? What? Fine, pox upon you, just like a peasant, never taking responsibility. Said the same thing about you, you know? Whatever. My snapping turtle. Like My Little Pony, just my snapping turtle. Very grateful. My snapping turtle, friendship is magic. Very grateful, a great exalted master Yakanoi. Is it just me, or is it some text in gray and sometimes it's white? Is it because my HDRs keep not like just keep fucking up with this game? I remember in my when I was playing as Akiyama, I mentioned multiple times that like this game would just occasionally become really dark for no reason, and I think it's because it's my HDR in my TV. So like to you, I don't think it like you can't really see it. But I can see it because my TVs keep doing it. Advice time, let's talk about your life. Very well, though I am loath to admit it, your advice have proven to be effective. Yeah, sweet, told you that's what I was talking about. You know, both times we helped this guy out, we just simply took him to first we took him to a massage parlor, then we took him to a hostess club. Seems like we just gotta expose this guy to girls, and that's it. Don't forget yourself, you are a witless peasant now and forever. Oh, fine. See, he and that stupid singer girl from last episode get along pretty well, I think. Grateful, however, for among my fellow aristocrats, I alone am exceptionally skilled at listening to opinions of your kind. I feel like I should be annoyed at that, but I guess I'm getting used to you. So what's next? I think I need a little background info first. Okay, let me ask you this. How's it been since you got rid of your makeup? Well, my skin seems to shine with a luster henceforth absent from my complexation. I don't care. Wanna try changing your hat first, maybe? Like one particle of clothing at a time? As a noble, I can't do anything I want. After all, I have money, time, and power. Your peasant perspective is far below mine, so I don't expect you to comprehend that. Must admit, however, that some things are better seen with one's face in dirt, hence why I allow you to continue to be my vassal. Wow, sorry. So I'll have to choose. What to ask him? What to ask him? So many choices. Why are we standing in front of like a fucking toilet? What the fuck? I told you no. Make me repeat myself. What happened when you went with that to the hostess club? Did your hostess head say anything? She, what the fuck kind of word is that? I have to look at all my own. I took it as a compliment. No, she was just trying to be nice. He probably freaked her right the heck out. What? Well, I suppose it's not impossible. Don't look too surprised. When first we met, it was as though her countenance was carved from stone. See, you totally freaked her out. Perhaps it is beyond the abilities of the peasantry to fathom my sublime fashion sense. Yes, I think it just planted a seed of doubt about his clothes. We tried a bunch of things, so I think it's time to go big or go home. Go big or go home, I cannot fathom what... I don't really care. Changes fashion sense. Come on, I want to see this guy just dressed normally. I want to see the evolution. Either it goes or I go. Stop whining. Everything I've helped you achieve will be meaningless unless you ditch this damn cosplay. You know, it'd be fucking hilarious if Shinada ended up dressing him exactly the same as him. So they would both just be wearing jeans and leather jackets. I do kind of like Shinada's design, mainly because he just looks like a washed-up version of Ryu from Shenmue, and I think that's kind of funny. Complete outfit, but if I let someone else choose, how can I ensure they are giving me clothes that agrees with my noble complexation? I mean, it is a pretty fancy clothing store, so I bet they wouldn't be too surprised by this guy's appearance. They'd be like, oh, I see. Clothes for noble, man. There you go. They give you a fucking golf shirt. Okay. I'm gonna... He's either wearing a fancy suit, or he's got the most, like, bitchy outfit possible. Some kind of blue golf shirt, or a fucking vest, even worse. Khaki pants, and dress shoes. Well, kind of a mix of both. Instead of the sweater, he's got a suit on, so that's nice. He looks like a human being. I don't know about this. What do you think? You look great, Leo-kun, especially considering what you were wearing before. You look like a GTA 5 NPC. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I feel as though I am lacking something. He looks like that Chinese businessman from GTA 5. Are you lacking in the millennium-old funk clinging to that outfit of yours? Welcome to the modern world. So, Leo-kun, what do you think about your new look? I feel... how do I put it? I feel rather... patrician? Truly, this resembles fits one of my high birth. Not sure I got all that, but I can tell you're happy. You look great. I couldn't even fucking read all that. If I need your opinion, I would ask for it. So are we gonna fight him wearing a suit now? Is he gonna become a hitman? He's gonna teach us how to wield a gun? The way of the gun. Oh, a rich man. Gotta fight him. What's up, rich bastard? Always happy to fight you. I wish all my enemies were just rich bastards. Well, what the hell? Did I do like a new move I didn't know before? Nice, gold plate. Those sell for like 100,000 yen. Still, the funniest thing is that the richest character out of everybody is Saejima, because his hunting just grants him like millions of yen. Then I had like 30 million yen in on Saejima. The point where I wasn't worried about money. Oh my god, is this all? Why am I even getting these fucking tickets anyway if all I'm ever gonna get a pocket fish? And look, I'm gonna get another set of pocket tissues. There you go. Green means pocket tissues. Also, you know what? This gotta be like the perfect moment to be doing side quests, because Daigo can fucking wait, I don't care. I'm just hanging out, doing side quests. There's no scary music in the background. I don't have any blood on my face, like previous times when I was out doing side quests. There's the scary spinny lady here. My god, I'm fucking terrified of this alleyway. Really don't care what your fucking story is, but like I just wanna kick your ass. Since you happen to be here and I happen to be on my way for another lesson. Kinda like this guy's jacket. Nice. Sturdy ball. I wish I would turn around with this fucking weapon a bit quicker. Really not the biggest fan of it. That's a cool move, the way I got this guy on the ground. This one, where you put a leg behind this guy's leg, you push on his upper body. Nice. Nice. Kinda landed way more hits than I expected. Are we slowly becoming friends? I really don't care about the victory road bullshit. You know, I kinda wish to see, like, I wish I could access, like, my previous characters, maybe. Like, I don't even have any of the save files from my previous fucking characters. I think maybe I have a save file with Akiyama, but I most certainly do not have any curious side quests. I mean, save files. That was like almost a year ago, believe it or not. And the Saejima save files were also a really long fucking time ago. So, kinda makes me wonder how much shit I actually missed out on doing in those chapters. There you are, what do you want? You know what, now you're kinda harder to spot because you don't stand out nearly as much. Train me, bitch. Shown told you, but first, something. I don't know. What are you gonna teach me now? You bet I have, especially if I was saved from listening to your bullshit. How about we review what I've learned? Huh? Sometimes you need to go back to your basics, right? So let's go over the first lessons you gave me. We're gonna fight with the baton again? Okay. Let's go. Where did I get the sturdy pole from? Did I get it from him? Yep, he's gonna fight a baton now. Get him in the corner, fuck him up. What the fuck? That was weird. What did I do? It's like I got him on the ground and then picked him up from the ground. Guess that's the only way I can use heat moves while fighting him. I can only ram him against the wall. I wish I could learn to do... Oh, Jesus. Could learn to do that. Combo breakers. Tiger drop. Oh my god, Shinada not having tiger drops? He's like the most worthless character in this game. I guess Akiyama doesn't have it either, but... You know, at least Akiyama had the cool juggling thing. What does Shinada have? Weapons? With infinite stamina on him? Nothing nearly as cool. And Leo got him kinda tough. Good thing I can heal in these fights. Fucking failed to maneuver my... Oh no, that wasn't for health? I love ramming him against an invisible wall, that looks great. So you saw how he didn't get any animation of being knocked down. He appeared on the ground. Oh, see? Got like a new move, I guess. Where I slam someone against the ground and instead of leaving him there, I pick him up. Interesting. I love how no one can block my grapple thing. It's just unblockable. Cannot take this anymore, I feel unwell. Guess that makes sense. What with that pummeling you took? Well, I learned something. Didn't even read what I learned. Bet I can learn it, read it somewhere else. 27 minutes in, I guess we can, I don't know, advance Leo's personal quest one more time. If I don't get into any fucking fights, that is. Train me. Please. Okay, guess we gotta advance his thing. Is he gonna like talk like a cool guy now? Is that his next thing? We're gonna completely change the way he speaks. That's pretty much the last thing he's gotta change about himself, right? Advice time, let's talk about your life, man. I'm really starting to enjoy this. We already made him pretty much abandon who he is. And for a good reason, because he's an asshole, so why would he continue to be an asshole? In his case, being yourself really isn't a good advice to be given. Also, are we sitting on some kind of blocks made of moonstone? What is that shit? Calling yourself peasant, your enthusiasm is worthless without ideas to accompany it. You know what, when you're dressed like a normal person, but you still talk like that, you sound like an even bigger dickhead. Listen, Leo-kun, I'm gonna give it to you straight. There's only one thing to do this late in the game. Practice, practice, practice. Wait, really? As prepared as you've ever be, buddy. It's time to hop on. Ah, fuck off. My TV's turning on. I mean, off. So fucking annoying. Spread my wings? What crazy idea could we come up with this time? Oh, nothing so crazy. Just picked up a girl. Just picking up a girl. Just picking up, listen here, you. Stop right there. I know exactly what you're going to say, Liu-kun. I want to meet a girl the right way, not by picking one up. That's so very boorish or some shit like that. Yes, such vulgar behavior is for peasants. I would faint not being in any relationship under such pretense. Liu-kun, that's the only way you're gonna get a relationship. What nonsense. Already 35, right? 35 years without a girlfriend, Liu-kun. And your point is, it'd be pretty crazy if you had a girlfriend at the age of 3. You don't have time for fairy tale romance, man. You already waited your whole life and you're just gonna keep waiting until a girl falls into your lap? That's ridiculous. I haven't been waiting since the moment I was born. You know what I mean? Besides, you will never meet anyone if you keep sitting on your ass. You have to fight. You have to take what you want. You feel me? I don't know, that sounds almost criminal to me. Are you trying to get me arrested? Listen, Leo-kun, this is like gambling. You can't win if you don't play. And gambling is awesome. And now that I've got this settled, let's get out there and pick up some chicks. Man, I'm the best life coach ever. A washed up nightlife journalist. Well, I guess when it comes to girls, Shinada does have experience, but fucking Shinada picks up girls who he first pays to fucking give him a massage. Picking up girls isn't difficult, it just depends on what kind of girl is it. So what to do now? What do you mean? Well, I've agreed to try, so now you must instruct me, or have you forgotten that this is something that one of my station usually participates in? I should have seen this coming. It's the best way to flirt with a girl. I don't know. Kind of weird to walk up to one and just introduce yourself, so... How about you walk up to a girl and you're like, oh my god, you got the prettiest girl I ever seen. Girl loves a good compliment, I mean, who doesn't? Perhaps, which is how does one initiate such an encounter? And what should I compliment? The hair, usually, I don't know. Like her appearance or voice, anything fine as long as it makes her feel good about herself. Flattery is not my strong suit, but I shall endeavor to woo her nonetheless. She's kinda cute. Yeah, she's got nice hair. Say hair. Excuse me, fair maiden, do you have a moment? Who, me? Fair maiden, how may I describe thee? Thou art as silk upon spring afternoon, soft and radiant and refreshing. What? I witnessed thee shining from over yonder, and it was then that I knew my entire life was but a dying flame next to thy blazing sun. Heaven laid up eyes upon countless noble dames and damsels, but even their painted countenances cannot compare to the perfection of thy natural complexion. I don't understand. Well, you see, my papa is the chairman of the neighborhood association, so we often attend parties of that noble nature. Chairman? Oh, so by noble you mean you're rich? Not everyone who attends is rich, but my family could certainly be considered wealthy. All of a sudden, he dropped his stupid fucking speech. Behold, we have exchanged mobile phone numbers. Bro, you're rich. Now that I think about it, that's extremely easy to pick up girls. Just fucking tell him you're rich. Yakun, you've only landed her after you mentioned how rich you are. Really? Well, she did seem to warm up to me in the middle of the conversation for some reason. Welcome to the real world, Leo-kun. Still, I'd say this is progress. I mean, with the way you used to look, even your money wouldn't have gotten you so far. Well, all I have to do is send a text to her mobile number. Slow down there, cowboy. Take some time to think about what you're going to say. Of course, but still, I am satisfied. I admit you might have served me well. I mean, with a guy like him, would he really be disappointed with a girl who's only for the money? If he's got too much money that he doesn't know what to do with? Might as well spend it all on her. Some random girl happened to be walking in the park and he picks her up. Turns out he's a rich man. Just like that. I think you impressed her with your money, but that's about it. Did you just say? Never mind. See you again soon. I hope for all the best in the future. I don't know, I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna finish the episode. But I do have to run to a save point. Okay, so I'm finishing playing this game for today. I'm gonna record a gameplay and such. So I'm gonna try and do that thing in between episodes that I told you about. You know, I'm gonna try and like finish up the restaurants around here, if that's possible. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.